Hi, my name is Azariah. Welcome to Elohim House of Truth. Thank you for chiming in. I pray that everybody is doing good, doing well. I'm going to do a quick energy check in for Earth. Yeah, Earth. All general messages may not resonate, but if you like, all general messages may not resonate. Check your moon and sun rising. You might find the information that you are seeking there. Okay, I am gonna do an energy reading for Earth, calling in the energy 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 for Earth. Earth charismatic, calling in the energy of Earth, calling in the energy of Earth, calling in the energy of Earth. Hmm. Got a lot. Got three energies coming in for Earth. Light, being that light. It's like you're getting some type of spiritual guidance, some inspiration, encouragement, receiving love and light when it comes to a current situation that you're in. And to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So it looks like that you might be going through the dark night of the soul, and maybe you're receiving spiritual help in order to see the light in a certain situation, or bring some type of clarity or happiness in regards of what it is that you're going through, and bring you love and light spite of what you're going through, helping you to deal, helping you to cope, helping you to find the light side of the situation, believing in the unseen, okay? Opening your eyes and noticing the blessings, okay? Noticing the blessings that are all around you. And I said that today. I remember reading in the Bible, and it was talking about, if you not split a piece of wood, am I not there? But it says realizing the magic that's all around you in nature. Um, Realizing that you are connected to God, to universe, to others. Okay, and realizing that you have this higher source, or this like you have this higher source within you, okay, and recognizing that you have these gifts, being connected to source, and being connected to the universe, and being connected to nature, and realizing that you are one. I believe you are receiving this light, Earth, or receiving this type of clarity, okay. Then we have asking for help, going through the dark night of the soul, and coming to this conclusion, or this coming to this conclusion and believing in, the vibe that I'm getting is like the spiritual aspect of yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're awakening to yourself spiritually. um, needing to ask for help, receiving spiritual help and clarity, um, receiving help from the divine. They're there to offer some type of protection to you. And this is the time that you need to be asking for help. You might be overwhelmed when it comes to a certain situation, you might have too much on your plate that you're dealing with. Okay, there's three different energies. Earth. Can we clarify the light? Earth. Clarify the light. Clarify the light for Earth. There is some type of major change coming for coming to Earth. Going through major changes. Clarify the light. Clarify the light for Earth. 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 Um, having look like you're having this peace and victory, or wanting peace and victory. Deciding to handle a situation maybe in a more diplomatic manner instead of defeating others and having them feel a certain type of way. Okay, but maybe you're having this peace and victory, being given information or clarity on how to handle a certain situation with love. Okay, and giving you that clarity that what's that saying, you catch more bees with honey than shit, but being more I don't want to say compromisable, that's not the word, but it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like you're handling the situation with love instead of shrewdness. Okay, you're not cutting people out or acting in a certain manner that will cause a individual to feel a certain type of way, or it's like you're not cutting down an individual in order for them to see your plight or see your point, but handling the situation with love and light. Okay, even though you are going through something, Earth, or vice versa, take it as it resonates. All right, can we have believing in the magic? Can we have believing in the magic? Realizing that you are connected to nature, Earth, others, the universe. I believe you are awakening to this, wanting to celebrate and due to completing a certain project in order to start something new, wanting to celebrate, wanting to feel like you have accomplished something when it comes to this love here. You've worked hard, okay? That's the reason why you're probably going through this dark night of the soul and receiving this spiritual help. There's a lack of, I feel, of self-confidence here, okay? Having to go through battles, but receiving this peace and victory because you decided to handle the situation more in love and light than being cutthroat, is what I'm feeling. But taking the time to do some reevaluation and realizing that you have this spiritual gift, or you're receiving this spiritual help, okay? Knowing that you're connected to source, wanting to celebrate because you've put a lot of time, work, and effort into a situation that probably did not um, that didn't produce the love that it should have. okay? Needing to come out of this energy of feeling as if you didn't accomplish something when it came to love, asking for help and assistance, spiritual help and assistance. Clarify, ask for help. Clarify, ask for help for Earth. That's too many. Clarify, ask for help for Earth. Clarify, ask for help for Earth. I'm not gonna take it. Fell on the floor. Clarify, ask for help for Earth. The Hierophant card came out, so somebody's seeking spiritual help, just like I said, having a spiritual connection. Clarify, ask for help. Clarify, ask for help. Clarify, ask for help. It looks like that maybe you're wanting to cut out, get rid of, okay? Maybe asking, maybe wanting to get rid of this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. What I hear is that you're suffering, holding your head up high, suffering with dignity. When it comes to trying to maybe maintain some type of financial status. Wow, okay. This one's kind of a doozy. Feeling as if you are trapped, you're stuck, okay? Needing to put an end or put a death to something. Like maybe some things need to be revealed that are hidden. Can we clarify the Ten of Swords? Can we clarify the Ten of Swords? Not using your intuition in regards of this situation here. We're receiving spiritual help in regards of connecting with source, wanting to move away to calmer waters, asking for spiritual help, spiritual guidance, wanting peace and victory, handling this situation with love instead of being cutthroat because you put a lot of time, work, and effort in order to build when it comes to this relationship. Wanting to celebrate when it comes to love, but for some reason there's a lack of peace here. There's a lack of peace within the relationship. Getting this clarity of realizing that you have spiritual help. 14 minutes. This is for Earth. Wanting to move away to calmer waters. Can we have, let's say 14 minutes. We have a card for Earth. We have a card for Earth, please. Asking for help, receiving spiritual downloads, going through the dark light of the soul, being reminded that you are that light that can penetrate the darkness. Uranus. Uranus. Revolution. Revolution, having breakthroughs. Okay. Brainstorming. You're having this breakthrough. That's why the reason why you're receiving this spiritual help. You're having a breakthrough on how to pretty much deal with the situation that you're in. Brainstorming on how to fix it, brainstorming on how to maybe handle the situation more in a diplomatic manner. Having that insight, having also this awakening, being very innovative when it comes to problem solving, putting a lot of time, work, and effort into giving. Expecting the unexpected, going through situations that might have put you over the edge. Could even be fighting for diversity. I wonder what do flies mean. There's a message when it comes to flies. Okay, clarify this Uranus. I thought that was a fake planet. Uranus going through this revolution. Clarify Uranus. Revelation. Yes, too many. Uranus. 18 minutes. Clarify Uranus. Revolution. Uranus.
Donnie in the bathroom, please. Put her in the bathroom. Put her back in there. She's probably gonna go pee again.
Uranus. Clarify Uranus for Earth. Okay. Thank you. All right. You're working out of the energy of Aries, the radical. Okay, very fiery individual, active, very active, self determination, self starting, very daring, very fierce, assertive, okay, fiery, exhilarating. At the same time, you have this innocence about you. You're on this mission, okay? You could be very bossy. That's the reason why this card came out, that you are handling the situation more in love and being cutthroat, okay? Wanting to have control, taking the wheel, being courageous. At the same time, can be a little selfish or macho acting. Take it as it resonates. Also might make impulsive decisions without really thinking things clearly through. Very argumentative and competitive, okay? So you're in the planet of Uranus, of resolution, fixing situations, fixing problems. Even though you're going through things, you hold your head. You might be suffering, but you hold your head up with dignity. But at the same time, you are not afraid to take action when it comes to resolutions. Okay?
She ain't back down yet. She's in the bathroom.
Taking action.
I'm gonna help her get out and go.
It's almost like you don't need encouragement in order to get things done. You get it done. I believe you will receive a joy or get a joy out of self motivation. Okay, you are living in the planet of Uranus and in the energy of Aries. Very radical. Okay, 20 minutes. Can we have a room for Earth? Can we have a room for Earth? Can we have a room for Earth? This is the app. Okay, surface means possessions. Possessions, the thing that you have, the things that you own. Okay. All right, possessions, nourishment, cattle. Few is a rune of fulfillment, ambition, being satisfied, sharing love, rewards received. It promises nourishment from the most worldly to the sacred and the divine. For if the ancient principle, as above, so below, holds true, then we are also here to nourish God. Give Him the glory and respect as well for the blessings, for the help, assistance, the support. This room calls for a deep probing of the meaning of profit and gain in your life. Look with care to know whether it is wealth and possessions you require for your well-being, or rather self-rule and the growth of a will. Another concern of Fihu is to conserve what has already been gained. You've put a lot of time, work, and effort into the dynamics of a relationship, and finding a way to conserve that. The rune urges vigilance and constitutional mindfulness, especially in times of good fortune, for it is then that you are likely to collapse yourself into your success on the one hand or behave recklessly on the other. Enjoy your good fortune and remember to share it. For the mark of the well-nourished self is the ability and willingness to nourish others, doing for others, being blessed, having these blessings, and sharing your blessings with others. Okay, so it's like you've put in a lot of time, hard work, effort when it comes to a relationship. The vibe that I'm getting is that maybe getting tired of maybe wanting to put in emotionally anymore when it comes to this scenario, but needing to realize that you took the time to build and accomplish something, and not acting recklessly when it comes to your abundance, but handling the situation with love and sincerity, not being so cutthroat, but more nurturing when it comes to the dynamics of this relationship, friendship, partnership. Take it as it resonates. but keeping your head held high, even regards of going through pain and suffering, but receiving this peace and victory because took uh, you put forth the effort to take the actions in order to change a situation, or putting forth the action and efforts to make a change when it comes to building on a relationship, okay, and asking for that spiritual help and finding that light within yourself in order to correct the situation, and believing that you have that source within you and you can connect with source to find the answers within to make the situation right. Okay. If you vibe with me, Air, and others, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. That's been your reading.